What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to make a very quick video because we do have some information when it comes to the OG Season 4 Battle Pass, which I think is actually a very good step in the right direction from what we were in Season 3. I'm not going to go too in depth with this video because I kind of want to get it out there. But regardless, this is the pass right here. This looks 10 times better than what we had with Season 3. I think Season 3 was a massive letdown, and the reason for it is very simple. Those were not Battle Pass remixes, which is the whole point of a pass remix in my opinion, especially after the first two seasons that we had that did very well when it comes to remixing those old skins. We had the Renegade Raider remix. We then, of course, had the Black Knight Sparkle Specialist, and honestly, these skins were comparable, depending on your opinion of it, to the original skins, and they could have either been better or a little bit worse, but they were at least very close to what they were. And while I don't think these are that close as Season 2 was, for an example, I think that was an absolute perfect way to do it. I do think this is a massive step in the right direction. At least I can tell what skins they're actually trying to recreate. Whereas with the Season 3 pass, I couldn't really tell what skins they were trying to remix, at least when it comes to the main Power Chord skin, which took a while for me to even realize that it was Power Chord with an astronaut helmet. I don't know why. I guess because I was looking for a Battle Pass skin, so I was kind of associating it with Rust Lord, the spikes and stuff, not Power Chord. But I do also really like these skins. I mean, the Visitor, that one is pretty much the same thing. That is just a remix of the same skin, and I think that that's a good thing. That's how it should be. That's the point of these passes. Like I said, we need to have more remixes, because why else are we going to have an OG pass? Like, just release them into the item shop at that point if you're going to make remixes of item shop skins like we had with Season 3. Because the whole point with an OG pass is that they didn't want to release the actual original passes for whatever reason. I still disagree with that opinion, but that is the main reason. But if they're going to do that, then they need to bring back these skins in some way, and that's what the OG pass was originally meant to do, or that's what they made it seem like for the first two seasons. Then Season 3 came along and completely changed it up. So like I said, I'm just glad we're in the right direction, because I think these kinds of skins definitely need to be remixed. A lot of these haven't actually ever been remixed in the item shop, or if they have been remixed, like Technique, it's in another battle pass, so it's still time gated into the pass. Like, you cannot have Tilted Technique, which until now with Season 4 would have been the only way you can get a Technique skin, unless you played in Season X or Season 4 back in 2019 or 2018, which is kind of crazy. It's a long time to just lock a particular skin. I mean, I guess you have the male version, but it's just not the same in my opinion. But regardless, we also have a Tilted Technique, well, I think Tilted Technique with Season X, but that is my favorite version of Technique so far, although maybe this one can take it. I don't know, maybe it can take the favorite spot for one of my favorite Technique skins. I'm not exactly sure, but this does look very nice. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Omega skin does look a little off. It does kind of remind me of that chicken skin from Season 9. I'm not exactly sure, but regardless, at least it looks like it's trying to be Omega, okay? Again, I can't stress it enough, going back to Season 3, because that's what we've been on for like 2.5 months. Going to those skins, we had Power Chord with an astronaut helmet on, which is just odd. I mean, the astronaut helmet, I guess, is close to what one of the skins might have been. It was similar to like the Dark Voyager. There was a bunch of astronauts in that pass, so that's like the closest thing that they had when it comes to that. But everything else in that, we had a Raven remix and a Rex remix. I don't know what they were thinking with that, okay? But I'm glad that they listened, because they're not going in that direction with this pass, okay? We're now going back in the right direction, and it's very nice to see. So another thing I wanted to go over real quick is the Season 3 Battle Pass leak. This is kind of crazy because we have another Superman skin in a Battle Pass, because we had one back in Chapter 2 Season 7, but that was also 4 years ago, so it makes a lot of sense to have another one. We also have Robin, which is interesting, and I believe this is an original character. I'm not exactly sure. I don't recognize this character, but I think these skins look pretty good. I mean, I'm at a point where I don't mind collabs anymore in the Battle Pass because I'm so used to it at this point, but, you know, back in the day, I really preferred original skins. But regardless, we now have the OG pass and stuff like that, so that we can get original skins over there. I do think this is looking pretty good in the next season of Fortnite, Season 3 of Chapter 6. That is going to wrap up this video. What do you guys think about these brand new skins coming out very soon? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.